because I've never had so much to gain, yet threw it all away. Greetings, Leo, all placements. So this is Never Never by Subtract. They are, it's like kind of spelled funny though. It's like SBTRKT, but I just say Subtract. Anywho, it's an interesting song. This message for you guys this week is actually very strongly on like brotherly love gone sour. So it's giving like 70 times 7 vibes, brand new, where the lead singer of the band caught his girl with another guy in the band. But also just like betrayal of brothers under the sun is what I was hearing. So first message, well, it's kind of mixed here, but this message is definitely for a Leo guy who feels betrayed from his guy friends. And yeah. Okay, so with that song though, it starts out saying it's complicated when you only gravitate towards yourself. It's hard when you can't talk to anyone else. Like someone feels like they just can't really get along with anyone else. Now I was hearing The Cutoff by J. Cole. He says, I know heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times, but I'm stuck in my old ways, so I keep on falling down. Give me drink, give me smoke, give me dope, give me high, let me float, whatever. It really seems, Leo, like someone here has a really bad influence around them. Like their friends, they could tell their friends like, no, I don't want to drink this weekend. Like, I don't want to go out. And they're like, oh, just one. Oh, just, oh, just this. And their friend like keeps buying them and keeps giving them more and more and more. And they're just like, no, like and you guys, we've seen this like in the news, how a lot of people go out because of people just pushing things on them. It really seems, Leo, like someone here really has to be cautious of that. And for my Leo ladies, or my ladies that are cross-watching for their Leo boyfriend or Leo interest, you need to be cautious and kind of, I don't know, see if you can get him privy to the company he keeps, because he doesn't have good company around him. That's like really important here. In that song, he says, I know vengeance is the Lord's and it's not for me. I know the punishment for you is that you're not with me. I had to cut some people off. They was using me. Time will tell who is on my side. Time will tell who is on my side. And it seems like, Leo, now is about that time. Time's up. The cutoff is near. So definitely someone is needing to cut someone off. Someone who they thought was a brother under the sun. That I just keep hearing that, under the sun. So I don't know, maybe this is someone that you spend a lot of like lake days with, or you do a lot of like outdoor activities, or maybe brothers under the sun means something to someone, because I was channeling that very specifically for Leo. Now, for other Leos, I was hearing for my more like relationship wise, someone here really is craving the get down. I was hearing Sensual Seduction, only the unedited version by Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna take my time. She gonna get hers before I'm gonna take it slow. Whoa. So yeah, someone here is craven. They're craven. So very strongly here. And also Warm Embrace by Chris Breezy. I was hearing, he starts out, he's like, I can see your mind is overworked. So someone has their eyes on someone and they're like, ooh, she's a workaholic. She's a boss. I just want her to come this way. Baby, won't you swing my way? So yeah, someone wants to swing your way. They want you to swing their way. They want to get you in their warm embrace. Or Leo, you want to put someone in your warm embrace. And someone here wants a jewel eruption. So volcanic, something here is very electric, maybe something about Hawaii or places that have volcanoes or fire signs. I mean, it is Leo after all. Now in that he also says, temperature keep rising like Poseidon when you ride my wave. And it's funny, I've actually been I had a dream about Poseidon like 2 nights ago. I've been having these like weird underwater dreams where I like jump in a canal, and when I go in the canal, it's instantly like the whole ocean, but there's like a colony of tigers, there's a colony of orca whales, and then there's like this Poseidon bunch. It's like these little like water dragons, and Poseidon always like, he's like the leader of them. He like always comes by and says hello. I usually hang with the orcas and the tigers. And it's funny because I hang with the orcas and the tigers, but the orcas and the tigers like go to war with each other, and I have to like be cautious and like keep the orcas on one side and the tigers on the other. That's neither here nor there. Some of you guys could have some like dream worlds that you regularly go back into. Like I literally go back into this dreamscape and I like continue that same dream from like previous weeks. It's crazy. But I don't know, something about Poseidon. Someone here could have strong water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their placement, or you could be dealing with someone with that. Now, I was also hearing Closure by Chris Brown, and he keeps saying, your closure. F your closure. I don't need your closure. Funny how it be the ones who hated you, the same ones who say that they know you would make it. So this can also be with friends. This can be people who were kind of like laughing behind someone's back, kind of getting over on someone, but now they want to spin the block. They want to be friends again. They want to like, you know, buddy, rub shoulders. And it's like, I know you were hating on me, but now you're telling me that you always knew I would make it. Like, F your closure. I don't need that in my life. And he says, these are the kind of people, they're always going to find something to be mad about, always going to find something to complain about. Why you got to be so jaded? I ain't got to prove to you. I have nothing to prove to you. You want to see me fall. I'm getting better every week. What are you doing? F your closure. Like, this is, again, one of those situations, Leo, where someone is obsessively watching someone. And it's like, this person has just been in their lane the whole time. It can be, you know, take it whatever side of the fence you are on in these scenarios whenever I speak on them. But this is definitely a situation where someone is wanting to spin the block and someone's like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't think so. Now, in that song, he literally starts it out by saying, watching, I know you're watching. And then I kept seeing, you know, Snoop and Snoop Dogg on the Sensual Eruption. So someone is definitely snooping, watching. They just cannot get their nose out of someone else's business. They just can't. Something about beeswax, maybe earwax. I don't know. I'm channeling that just randomly. It came through really strongly. Okay, so if someone here has like itchy ears or too much earwax or something, this can be like a fungal, bacterial, or candida issue. So definitely see a health professional for that. But fasting and taking something like a sovereign silver would be really beneficial. So I don't know, that just came through randomly. That wasn't in my notes, but I heard that really strongly. So Leo, if you know anyone who's like suffering from that, then that would be important protocol. I was also hearing Scars by James Bay. We always knew this day was coming. It's more frightening, like it's growing more frightening, and we're growing apart, like we grow apart. We lived through scars this time. So this can be a situation that has been on the outs for a while, Leo, and you and your partner, or you and this friend group, you know, whoever it is, it's like you keep growing apart, you keep trying to patch it back together, but you know that something is about to be the last time. Now I'm hearing that Britney Spears song, don't let me be the last to know. But in that, that's someone that's like, I need to hear you say that you need me all the way. So if you love me so, don't let me be the last to know. But you see, Leo, love is only a tiny slice of the pie when it comes to long-term relationships, even friendships. Like, love is only one slice of the pie. Respect, teamwork, communication, common interests, because you are what you hang around. You are the habits that the people around you repeatedly do. Leo, this reading this week really seems like someone around you, you have a lot of love for them, like you really love them, but you do not support certain habits that they still adhere to. You are trying to distance yourself from those habits, and you cannot be around people. You just can't. You simply can't, because you are what you hang around. So in order for you to keep progressing, you have to, like J. Cole said, the cutoff. You have to cut someone off here. Doesn't matter. It's not saying you don't love them, but someone, like, people are just going in opposite directions. And when I was on my walk earlier, I literally saw these two airplanes that were going towards each other pretty quickly. And I thought that, I was like, are they gonna collide? Like, I literally like stopped. I was like, this is crazy. They're like going right at each other. But they just like barely, I mean, you could tell they like, obviously, I don't know. It seemed like they were traveling way too close, but they just zoomed by each other. So Leo, people, there's something here that is just like immediately going in different directions. And I'm hearing One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which I think is like a crazy book, or yeah, I think they made a movie on it, or they made a book after the movie. I don't know, one or the other, but I don't know. Someone here could be flying off the handle. I was also hearing every time the weekend comes. Yeah, I know that it's the I wish I missed my ex. So I know that you're gonna call, saying that you want to come over. Too many missed calls, too many texts. Oh, I wish I missed my ex. So someone here doesn't miss their ex anymore. And then On My Mind by Georgia Smith. Don't want you on my mind. I'm growing wise to your sugar-coated lies. I finally found the wrong in you. Don't want to feel you. Don't want you on my mind.